Welcome to Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. We are on episode number 28. Episode number 28. And today is May 25th, 2024. It's about 3:41. We'll call it at 3:45. In the afternoon, it's rainy, but it's good weather. Um, 89 degrees with thunderstorms. But the thunderstorms are cooling things off, so it makes it comfortable out here in the tent. But once again, I'm your host, Uncle Scotty. Welcome to Cigars on the Front Porch. And today, with episode number 28, we're going to be reviewing the Buffalo Trace. There we go. Put it down a little bit. Buffalo Trace Toro 6x52. It is Nicaraguan Pelado Cubana long filler. It's a Brazilian Arabica binder, Ecuador Sumatra wrapper, cedar, cashews, leather, vanilla, spice. We're going to see. And I think it's bourbon based. I think there's a bourbon out there that's like that, I believe. So we're going to see. But one of the things that I love about this cigar is its presentation. You see the wonderful wrapper with the buffalo on it. I mean, that's just awesome. I mean, it's almost like you want to get a buffalo painting and put it up somewhere. And then we look down here at the foot, and it's got the band, the nice green band that draws your attention. Nice emerald green, I believe. Draws your attention and keeps that foot protected. This one has started to crack just a tad bit up here at the top. So I want to go ahead and finish it off. I don't want it to crack anymore with the wrapper, but it's good. It's been sitting in the humidor since November the 16th of 23. So that means what? December, January, February, March, April, May. What was it? 6 months? Yeah. It's about right. And it's good. We want to go ahead and get this one started. So stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty, as we review this Buffalo Trace. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click on the notification link. We're going to get into this one. I estimate this one to probably be an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 45 minutes with this Toro. All right, stay tuned. We are back with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. And we are reviewing this Buffalo Trace Toro 6x52. Just started into the first third and got a little bit of an uneven burn, but that's okay. We'll fix that. And for those that don't know or haven't seen it done before, you just simply take the part that's burning a little uneven. You see how it's there. Probably had something to do with maybe the way that I lit it. And you just want to just toast the part to even it up. Not too much. You don't want to char it, but just toast that part. I like this type of torch lighter because you can actually be real specific on it. Puts out a good amount of heat. And just touch it up. Make it even. Give it about 3 to 5 minutes. Or however longer you want. And let it, and ash it. And it will correct itself. Just give it a few minutes. It'll correct itself. And you want to do that so that you get an even burn. You don't want the wrapper and the filler burning unevenly or whatnot. So stay tuned. But as far as starting out with it, uh, cedar, no. Cashews, no. Leather, no. Vanilla or spice, no. Nothing so far. But once again, we just started. It's in the first third. We're going to see how it goes. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. Alrighty, we are back. with episode number 28 with this Buffalo Trace. We're in the first third, and it's doing okay. I'm not really picking up any flavors right now on this Buffalo Trace. Um, I'm not really picking up anything. No cashews, no leather, no vanilla, no spice per se, and I'm real surprised. I would think within the first third you'd pick up something that it would just pop out. So we'll see. So far, as nothing's popped out so far. And if you stay tuned to the end, I'll let you know what I paid for it. As always, I got to keep you in suspense a little bit. But you know me, I'm not going to spend an astronomical amount on a cigar. I'm not cheap. I don't feel like I'm cheap. I feel like I'm wise. Um, like I say, I order mine online. I get them at a good price. You can get it at the store. I think something like this at the store, maybe, I don't know, above 10, between 10 and 20. So we say maybe in the $15 range for this stick, but I paid less. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. Like, subscribe, and click on the notification link. We'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. I just wanted to show you a few minutes ago we did a touch-up on the foot, and you can see how it fixed itself. Which way is the best way of doing it? I don't know if that blue background or I think the darker background will help. I don't know. Let's do the blue. How it fixed itself. I'm getting a good even burn. The taste on this one is improved, but it's not significant. So I'm not picking up anything. So it's more like a mystery so far. I'm surprised that no flavors will come out about halfway through the first third, but we still got a good way to go. So stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch. I just want to show you how you can touch it up, and it's got good construction on it. It's got good veins, and we'll see how it goes. So stay tuned. All right, we are back with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. Just want to give you a little bit of feedback. We're finishing up on the first third. We're about halfway through the first third. This one's sitting out. It's going to be a pretty long smoke. So far on this one, the cherry cast, like a cherry kind of taste, a little bit of vanilla, like a cherry kind of vanilla, but it's not very strong. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 2 or 3, but it just runs kind of smooth in the background. And so that's the first note that I picked up. This is a medium to full body cigar, but it's a cherry cask. Yeah, cherry cask, maybe a little bit of vanilla. No spice yet. Or if it is, it's like a 1 or 2. So cherry, vanilla, a little spice, but it's subtle, very subtle. So we'll see if this one continues to pick up as we work on the middle toward the end, the middle toward the final part of the first third. All right. We are about 35 minutes in, and it's picked up a little bit. It's picked up a little bit. Let's hope it continues to pick up the pace as we review this Buffalo Trace. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click on the notification link. We'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back with Cigars on the Front Porch as we review this Buffalo Trace. We're finishing up on the first third, starting into the second third, and it is a consistent, smooth slash semi-smooth cherry cask vanilla. Maybe a 3 or 4 as far as on flavor goes. It's subtle. It's in the background. I'm a little thrown off by this one, by this particular cigar, because I was expecting more flavor, more punch for it being a medium to full body cigar, and also for the different flavors that's in it. I haven't really picked up. It's been a soft leather. Once again, you know me, I'm not a fan of leather, but cherry vanilla finish with a little bit of spice. It's subtle. So it's a little, I wouldn't say misconceiving. I wouldn't say deceptive. I don't know. I don't know what the word is. I don't want to say misunderstood. I don't know what the word is. But it's like it says one thing, but it does something totally different. And with this one, it's totally different. It it presents itself as a medium to full body cigar, but it comes off as a light to medium cigar. It's got a good construction. I've had to touch it up maybe 3 or 4 times, but other than that, it's holding. It's a mystery. It's not why I can say that it's average. It's not why I can say it's above average or below average. It's almost like the cigar is holding back. So I'm hoping that the second third will pick up and that it will surprise me. But a smooth, subtle cherry cask vanilla that runs into the background. It's like I'm a little secretive. Let me show you something. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch. Like, subscribe, click on the notification link, and we're going to continue with this Buffalo Trace. Alrighty, we're back. Just a little quick antidote on this one, this Buffalo Trace. As far as the cut goes, I did a punch cut on this one. It seemed like I should have done a V or a guillotine cut on this one. I should have kind of opened it up a little bit more. The flavor on it, we talked about that with the cherry cask and the vanilla. Aftertaste, it's got some aftertaste to it. The pace on this one is maybe 2-3 puffs and stop. You feel like you should go 4 or 5, but the more you heat up that foot, that cherry, the more accurate of a taste you get. So subtle, 2-3 puffs, stop. Even though you feel like you should do more, do a retro, do a blowback, and kind of keep it going. So it's a good steady pace. The burn is good. It's a consistent burn on it. I haven't had to relight it. The draw is a little, I have to work on the draw, probably because of the way I did the cut on it. The time on this one, of course, it said an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. Right now, we're almost an hour in, and we just now starting the second third. So pretty good, pretty good. The kick on it, the relaxation on it, I think the anticipation of what's going to come next is throwing off the relaxation part of it a little bit. So we should want to give it a little bit of time. And of course, the price, you hang on to the end. I'll stick around to the end. I'll let you know what I paid for the price on it. We're going to continue with this Buffalo Trace with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. Make sure that you like, subscribe, click on the notification on YouTube. I am also on Instagram as well. So stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. All right, we're in the second third of this Buffalo Trace, and it's the second third has started out better than the first third. This one comes off as a medium to full body cigar, once I said before, but it presents itself as a light to medium cigar. So it's a little, I don't know, I wouldn't say deceptive, but it's a little odd. It's a little off. But the second third is settled down. It's a slower burn. And the flavors are starting to come out a little more. It's kind of like, come on into the foyer. Let me introduce you to the living room. Let me introduce you to, it's taking its time, and I'm waiting, anticipating that it will kick in more in the second third. But it has definitely settled down some. Definitely settled down. It's not running as much. Flavor starting to come out a little bit better. So far, it's starting to improve. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. All right, just to give you a little quick feedback as we're starting this second third of this Buffalo Trace, the aftertaste is dissipated, so that's good. The pace is maybe 3 puffs, 2-3 puffs, and stop. So I kind of found my rhythm with it. touched it up 3, 4 times, haven't had to relight it. It's starting to kind of settle into the cigar that I'm looking for. It does have a medium to full body kick, so it's a little deceptive. So far, I would not give this to a new person. I would give it to somebody who's an avid smoker, somebody who likes a medium pace cigar, who likes a little medium to full body of a punch, and it's got a little punch to it. You might want to sit down with this one. I was surprised because it sneaks up on you. It sneaks up on you. It's like ah, eh, eh. And then next thing you know, it's like eh. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. All right, we're back with this Buffalo Trace. Um, it's an hour in, and we're just in the beginning of the second third. And I like the length on this one. I like it. Like I say, I figure, I thought an hour and a half, hour and 45. We may wind up getting close to 2 hours on this one. So, a little misconceived. We'll keep continuing going on with this one. Once again, it's your host, Uncle Scotty, Cigars on the Front Porch. We're on YouTube. I am on YouTube, and also I am on Instagram as well. Like and subscribe. Let's get those notifications up. Give me some feedback on this one. So far, medium to full body, but comes off as a light body, but has a medium to full body punch. Cherry cask and vanilla on the flavor. Subtle, not very strong. So this is more like for a sophisticated palate, for somebody who likes a combination of different types of cigars. You have a medium to full body strength, but you have a light body taste. Um, so it's variable. It fluctuates between the two. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. All right, we are back with Cigars on the Front Porch. We are in the end of the second third, starting the beginning of the final third. And this one has been consistent with cherry cask and vanilla running in the background. It's a full body cigar with a light body presentation with the taste on it, with the flavor. So stay tuned with Cigars on the Front Porch. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. This one is a mystery. Anyway, we're starting this final third, so we'll see how the final third goes. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. Like, subscribe, and click on the notification. I'm also on Instagram as well. Stay tuned as we work on this final third of this Buffalo Trace. Scotty. Welcome back to Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. We are finished, I am finished with this Buffalo Trace. Woo, this one is a long one. 2.5 hours. And I could probably squeeze maybe another 15 to 30 minutes out of this one, but I'm going to call it quits. It is a full body. Don't let it say we're medium body. It is a full body cigar um, with sherry cask and vanilla. It is it it is a full body cigar with a light body taste. It's a variety. So if you want a person that wants a combo cigar, full body, like a little light body taste, a little sweet, not that much, but just a little sweet with a little variety, this is a good combo. I will give this an a passing grade. The aesthetics on the cigar are awesome. With the footband and with the band itself, with the buffalo on it, it's awesome. Um, it's a passing grade. So I would recommend this Buffalo Trace. Have it in your humidor. Sharing it, yeah, but it's a long smoke. That's good. It's a long smoke. 2.5 hours, that's a long time. This is how a Toro is supposed to be. At least an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, but I'm going to call it quits with this one. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go out gracefully. All right. This is episode number 28 with your host, Uncle Scotty, on Cigars on the Front Porch. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. While I am also on Instagram as well. So we're going to finish off. It's 5:20, 5:20 this Saturday afternoon. As I always say, you are special, you are unique, and you're made for a purpose. Hold tight. Hold tight. Join us for the next episode of Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. You're loved, you're valued, and you're important.